Hi, higher dimensional minds here. I had a visit last night, and I'll tell you the story now. I was sitting editing a video on the PC, and my daughter's sitting watching a cartoon. The dog's on the floor playing with his toys. Suddenly, the dog looks up and starts barking at the top corner of the living room. I say, Coco, what are you barking at? Shh, come on, there's nothing there. My daughter turns round and said, he's barking at Jesus, Mummy. And I look at her. How do you know, honey? Because I can see him. And she turns round again and looks at him. And I says, so what does he look like? She's got black hair. And she went, doesn't Jesus have black hair, Mummy? I said, I presume so. What else do you see? And he's got a funny nose. It goes like this. And she drew like a vector shape, like the nose would be concave. Now, anyone who's been watching my channel knows that when I talk about my guides, I describe them as having noses that look from the front concave. From the side, it looks perfectly straight. But then go back to the front and it looks concave. And myself and my soul sister have come to the conclusion that they have a diamond shape on their nose. So it gives a kind of, it gives the appearance of being concave. Now, I believe my guides to be the lion people. Sometimes they appear as lions to me, and other times as they look like this. And then the other day, of course, my daughter says to me that there was a lamb next to me. So all this lamb and lion and... Anyway, I digress. So I said, well, what's he doing? She went, he's just standing in the corner of the room in the clouds. Okay. And Coco had stopped barking at this point, and he sat himself down. And I asked in my head, what do I owe this pleasure to? You know, why such a personal visit? And he showed me us all being snotty and coughing and unwell. And I says, yeah, we are. We're very bunged up. I says, is there a reason for that? And he showed me a syringe and somebody having that syringe administered. And I says, oh, okay. What can we do about that? And he showed me words in white, bold letters saying iodine. All right, okay. And then 1 part, 6 parts. Then under 7 parts. Okay, right, so 1 part iodine and 6 parts water. And he nodded. I said, how do we take that? And he showed me a spray bottle. Now this was a very, very fine mist. This isn't something that would get you wet. It was a very fine mist. And he showed someone scooshing somebody who'd just come in from the outside with this spray bottle. So when you come in from the outdoors, you spray yourself down with a very fine mist of iodine and water mix. Okay, right, and that surprised me. We continue to talk about other things, which I'll discuss later, but the main point of this is that if you are out and about mixing with those who have had the medical procedure and perhaps you are getting sick and coughing and sneezing, maybe it would be wise just to try it. I don't think iodine can cause you any harm. I actually thought that iodine was for, you take iodine tablets for radioactivity. And I'd phoned my mum to tell her this, that I'd been told this, and said, you know, are they radioactive? But then since I spoke to my friend this morning who confirmed that no, iodine's actually I'm forgetting now. I've done this video 6 times because it keeps not recording the audio. An anti-infectant. And it's actually, when I looked it up online, the first thing it took me to was a picture of iodine that was used for baby lambs. Of all the things, a baby lamb. Especially when I saw the lamb the other day. But anyway, just the synchronicity. And farmers use it to clean the umbilical cord straight after it's been cut to stop infection. So I know if it's used on baby lambs, it's not going to be toxic for humans, I don't imagine. But my friend said they put it on her for her hysterectomy on her skin. But it's stained, she said, so which is perhaps why they told me 1 part iodine, 6 parts water, and a very fine mist, so it's not going to stain your clothing. I don't know. But anyway, I've looked up some different bottles, and I'll I'm going to definitely try it and see, because I'm sick of this. My daughter's up all night coughing and sneezing and having to blow her nose, and I don't like really giving too much medicine all the time, having to give paracetamol. I don't like taking it, but we're really choked up with this, and I've been 3 weeks now with this cold, and it's just not going away. It's just annoying. And it's in my chest, or it's going down into my chest, so I'm coughing, and I'm going to definitely give it a try and see if it helps. So thanks to my guide, Jesus, as my daughter calls him, and I hope you guys are doing great. Okay, bye.